So I got to weld those hinge brackets in all the way first. Well, yes, I have to do that, but this needs to be fixed. So this is the box we cut off before. Oh shit. It's just 1/8, right? I'm missing a piece. No, I'm not. So, fuck. We got some gaps. And this is how we're going to fill them. This is going to be a bitch to grind, but we'll be all right. So we're going to plug these in. Get this thing tightened up. And then I showed you on the other side, but we're also going to weld a piece of flat bar from here up to here. And then from here up to here to brace it up. I would put one between the two. And I still may, but it will make it more difficult to get the goddamn bolt in, right, for the hinge. So let's fire up the welder and get to tacking. Do y'all need more light? Let me see. No, I think that's good enough. I can see, you can see. So there was a couple of camera malfunctions. We'll see how it goes. So while you were on your break, I got these two pieces. There's a gap here. We're going to fill that and tie this to the side. And we're going to do the same up top. Good thing is I can get the welder in there. Bad thing is it's really tight. So where's my helmet? So let's review again, okay? This is the third mount on these hinge brackets. We're going to call these hinge brackets, and we're going to call these hinge arms, okay? So over there, temp number 1. The distance from this back edge to this back edge is 32 millimeters, 28 millimeters. That got us 32 inches open from the edge of the cab to the edge of the door. This iteration, this abomination, this attempt got us 35 and a half. So what's the difference? So hard to maneuver in here. So we are at 39. So we're at 39 millimeters back from the edge of this door to the edge of this hinge. And .32 millimeters back. So 32, 28, 39, 32. That's what I said, right? Yeah. 39, 32. Let me write that back. I'm going to write that down. 39, 32. 32, 28. So we go back further. This hinge mount, the bottom part with the nut on it is touching the stem. Okay, so that gets us closer here. That got us closer there. And then we went further back, and that got us 35.5 inches of open. So plus 3 inches. Does that mean going back further gets us more? I don't know. It's possible. The problem we're going to run into is this starts to curve, right? So the further back we go, the further away from this part, the hinge is going to go. Is there a sweet spot? I'm sure there is. But I think 35.5 inches of opening is enough to get in and out of the truck comfortably. We will see. And then what I'm going to do, once all this is done here, this door shit, I'll go back and I'll aggregate the videos together as a guide. I'm not going to call it a how-to, because fuck that, but a guide. So I think that this piece I welded on is going to be my door stop to keep the door from whacking back into the cab. I eyeballed it. I measured it with my eyeballs, and adding this 1/8 inch piece will be pretty close. If not, I can weld some more on here, or, you know, grind it down a little bit. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here for my door stops. So both of them are going to be bam. That's as far as the door is going to go. But for now, I got to finish cleaning this up. I got some more stuff to weld in here. And then we will rehang the door, retest the door, and then we can start installing all the shit on the door. But we got to weld up this, put in our popper, we got to weld up these holes, we got to weld up this, we got to beautify it. Okay, so I'm not going to put the door on permanently, semi-permanently, whatever you want to call it, until I get all of this done. Saves time taking it off and on again. So we're fortunate that we got some junk left over. We can fit this in here and weld that up and make all of this look nice, right? So first, I'm gonna break out the grinder, grind this down, sand it, come back, clean it up, add my pieces, fill in the rest of the gaps, and we'll get continued. So let me get a grinder wheel.